Hello and welcome to Tornado TV as we bring you a volleyball matchup between the visiting Hampshire Trojans and your Kaiser High School Golden Tornado. Little bonus coverage action. We're here mostly set up to go through and cover the varsity game that will start right around 7 p.m. But we were able to go through and get the equipment set up early, so we're going to go through and bring you some bonus coverage of the JV matchup between the Hampshire Trojans and your Lady Golden Tornado. You will notice both teams donning pink or pink accented uniforms tonight. This is a pink out for breast cancer awareness. So I want to thank both teams for doing their part. Kaiser have been wearing pink for the month of October. Not sure if Hampshire has done that or not, but both teams doing that. Hampshire will be on the left-hand side of your screen in the predominantly black jerseys with the pink accents. The Golden Tornado in their traditional black and gold jerseys with pink accents, of course, the libero for Kaiser in pink and white. Both teams getting ready here to get this first set underway. On the floor for the Golden Tornado, number 7, Ariana Peterson. Number 10, Kirsten Bruno. Number 16, Aaliyah Smith. Number 23, Briley Toole. Number 7, sorry. And Toole will go through and get us started with the first serve. Stuff there, strike handled by the Golden Tornado, sets up their offense. And that will not make its way across the net. Golden Tornado first on the board. Toole with the serve. Handled there. A little confusion there for the Golden Tornado. Two players go through and make that pass. And Hampshire will now get a chance to go through and serve for the first time. Nice save there from the libero. And that will be out. Golden Tornado ball. Back serving now for the Golden Tornado. Number 1, Chloe Fortino. Little floater. Handled there by Hampshire. And they're able to float that right over the defender. 2-all here early on in this first set. Substitution for Kaiser coming into the front court, Addison Rawlings, number 8. Toole with the set. Backline strike does not make it. Toole attempts the one-handed save, but it is not enough. Hampshire with their first lead of the night. There by the libero. Offhand tap. Save. Franklin sets the middle. And that will be under the net. Hampshire goes through and extends their score now 4-2. Pass Stay from Hampshire to the center libero. To the reset, free ball. Free ball opportunity again for Kaiser. Sets up their offense. And that strike is handled by the libero. Push opportunity there, handled once again. Nice save there from number 38, Allison Delary. Tool will set up. Nice long rally here between these two teams. That hits the top of the net and falls. No, it is still in. Guys are celebrating a little prematurely there. Long rally here, free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado. Nice save. Kaiser strikes once again. And the long rally comes to an end. Golden Tornado picking up the point. Stepping back to serve for the Golden Tornado, number 7, Ariana Peterson. Handled there by Hampshire. Tool with the dig. And the point goes to Hampshire. Peterson will sub out. Number 18, Bailey Spencer, into the game for the Golden Tornado. Backline for Hampshire, sets up. Free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado, Tool the setter. Free ball opportunity for the Trojans. And they make the most of it. Little floater finds a hole there in the Kaiser defense. Timeout on the floor to pick up a loose hair accessory maybe. And the Trojans will look to go through and serve. Up 6-3 in this first set. That makes it across the net, but still falls out of bounds. Great attempt there by the Golden Tornado to keep that ball alive, but does see Hampshire get the point and keep the serve. That ball in the net will result with a Golden Tornado serve opportunity. Coming back to serve for the Golden Tornado, number 16, Aaliyah Smith. Free ball opportunity handled there by number 16, Leah Smith. And Golden Tornado moved within 2 points, bringing the score to 5-7. So a lot of action here back and forth early on in this first match, very closely contested. Smith will serve yet again. Hampshire sets up on the near side. Legal touch there on the Trojans. Little floater right along the line. And that ties things up for the Golden Tornado at 7 apiece. Smith doing a great job winning some service points here for the Golden Tornado. A little more on this serve this time. Free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado. Smith Tool. Hampshire now with a chance, sets to the far side. And that will deflect off of a Golden Tornado defender. Point and serve for the Golden Tornado. Or sorry, point and serve for the Trojans. And that will be in the net. Adol coming back to serve for the Golden Tornado, number 8, Addison Rawlings. Rawlings, powerful serve. Handled there. And a kill. Looks like number 7, Natalie Roberts, the sophomore for Hampshire. That ball just clears the net. Golden Tornado go through and tie it up 9-9, libero. Leighton Durr heading back for her first service opportunity of this match. And that is too deep. Golden Tornado retake the lead, 10-9. Once again, if you're just joining us, Hampshire is on the left side of the screen in the mostly black with pink jerseys. Kaiser on the right-hand side of your screen in their traditional black and gold with pink accents. Leighton Durr, third serve. That ball just out. Golden Tornado take their biggest lead of the game, 12-9. That deflects off Durr, unable to get through to handle that hard shot in the back line for the Trojans. And they get an ace. Or sorry, not an ace, they get a kill opportunity there. I spoke. They now get the ace opportunity. Brings the score to 11-12. The old announcer curse. Handled there by Durr to Tool. Free ball opportunity. Little floater just finds its way over the front line defense there. Falls in. And the score is now tied 12-12. Once again, we thank you for tuning in for this matchup, this JV matchup between the Hampshire Trojans and your Golden Tornado. Fortino taps it over. And once again, Hampshire finds a soft spot in the center of that Kaiser defense. Golden Tornado decided to huddle up just a little bit there before this next serve. Another ace for Hampshire, extends their lead now 14-12. Free ball opportunity for the Trojans. Nice save there from libero. Peter with the pass. Peterson gets it over. Free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado. And while they're able to save it, it does not come down in bounds. And that will lead to a timeout on the floor for the Golden Tornado as they want to talk things over. Well, they are at timeout. We were going to step out for a 30-second ad break. We will be back here in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Once again, if you're just tuning in, thank you for watching this volleyball matchup between the visiting Hampshire Trojans and your Lady Golden Tornado. We are in the first set of the JV matchup. Hampshire leading 15-12. And they're going to extend that coming out of the timeout with their third ace of this set. On the kill there for Hampshire. Their score now leads or extends out to 17-12. On quite a run here. And looks like there's going to be a line fault on the serve. We'll get the ball back to the Golden Tornado now. Toole with the serve. See if the Golden Tornado can go on a little mini run of their own here. Toole, little floater right there in the mid. Nicely handled there by the Trojans. Toole will get it across the net. Strong kill there from the front line of the Trojans.
Oh no.
As they extend their lead now to 19-14. That service error will bring the ball back to the Golden Tornado. Chloe Fortino making her way back to serve. With her second chance. And that one goes into the net. Fortino will sub out. Allison DeLaury will come back in. That backline attempt from the Trojans backfires. Golden Tornado will get a chance to go through and serve yet again. Checking into the game for the Golden Tornado, number 18, Bailey Spencer, with the libero swap. Number 7, Ariana Peterson serving. That would be in for yet another kill opportunity for the Trojans. Peterson checks out. Dura checks back in. Two with the pass. Spencer with a nice save out of the net. Great effort there from Bailey Spencer to save that ball in the net. Leah Smith with the serve, but it goes into the net. And the score now goes to 22-18 Hampshire. Back serving for the Trojans, number 11, Lila Eversole. Little floater right across the front line there. Expertly handled by the Golden Tornado. Fortino checks back into the front line. And Rollins' serve goes into the net. Know what you want in that crucial point of the game. Brings Hampshire now within 2 points. It will be the libero, Leighton Durr, back to serve for the Golden Tornado. And she gets the ace right on the outline. 23-21. Durr serves again. Tool with the pass, Fortino. Fortino on their offense yet again. This time Tool will get a chance to go through the strike. It is too deep. And Hampshire is 1 point away from wrapping up this first set. Back serving for them, number 6, Riley Kuntz. Kuntz went on quite a tear earlier during her first serve opportunity. That ball is too strong. Brings the score within 24-22. Back to serve for the Golden Tornado, number 23, Riley Toole. Hampshire tries a little floater again like they did earlier on, but Golden Tornado defense responds. And that ball does not fall inbounds. And with that, Hampshire secures 25 points, and they will win set number 1 of this JV matchup. Background, we do have the Kaiser High School pep band on hand for tonight's Pink Out. We're going to step out for a quick ad break from tonight's sponsor, Ducky's Bar and Grill. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Tornado TV. Once again, we want to thank you for tuning in to Tornado TV for tonight's volleyball matchup between the visiting Hampshire Trojans and your Kaiser High School Golden Tornado. Both teams donning special pink uniforms in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Once again, if you're just joining us, Hampshire will be on the left-hand side of your screen in the black uniforms with the pink accents. Golden Tornado will be on the right-hand side of your screen wearing their traditional black and gold uniforms with pink accents as well. For our varsity matchup, the varsity team will see Kaiser wearing all pink uniforms for their matchup. If this is your first time tuning into Tornado TV, we bring you athletic events and academic events at Kaiser High School. Everything from your volleyball match tonight to boys soccer versus Philip Barber tomorrow night. That is a blackout opportunity. That game starts around 7 o'clock. And if you are coming to Kaiser High School to go through and watch and cheer on the Kaiser High School boys soccer team, please don your all-black outfits. But we bring you those types of events as well as academic events such as the Ed Kelly program, Catherine Church program, and of course graduation. This is a student and staff-run broadcast made up of all volunteers. And we want to thank you for tuning in. Both teams getting getting set up here for the start of match number 2. Hampshire winning that first set by a final score of 25-22. And we are underway in the second set. And it begins with an ace opportunity for the Trojans. That ball just catching the top of the net there and falling in for number 8, Scarlett Garrett. Golden Tornado handle the second one. A little confusion there on Hampshire's side. Their libero, Claire Kessinger, did her best to get through and save that, but it does fall out of bounds on the Kaiser side of the court. Kaiser's turn to serve now, number 16, Aaliyah Smith. And that is too deep. Golden Tornado take an early lead here, 2-1. Smith with her second service opportunity. That nice angle there on that shot across the net, finding the hole on the far side of the court. I guess for those of you watching at home, the near side of the court. And another ace for the Trojans. That is their 6th on the night. Line judge Naeem Smith tracking down that ball and getting it back into play. And another ace. Trojans having a very successful night so far. Behind the line. That strike makes its way into the backcourt area of the Kaiser defense, unable to go through and handle that. Hampshire now leads 5-2. And that ball barely tips the top of the net, but does clear for yet another ace serve for the Trojans as they take an early 6-2 lead. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. Very difficult ball to go through and deal with there if you're the Golden Tornado. Hits the top of that tape. And right now, the Golden Tornado are having a very difficult time handling these very powerful serves coming from the Hampshire Trojans. Timeout on the floor. Golden Tornado going to talk things over and try to reset here, trailing 8-2. We're going to step out for a quick ad break and be back here in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Floater there, handled this time by the Golden Tornado. Nice block there by number 7, Ariana Peterson. Going up at the net, meeting the striker. Fortino will check out. Number 38, Allison DeLowry checks in, and she will serve for the Golden Tornado. Unfortunately, her ball does find the net, and it will go back to Hampshire. Nice pass there from number 10, Kirsten Bruno. Bruno with the save. But then Bruno and DeLowry go through and get their wires crossed a little bit. Ball falls in. Hampshire takes a 10-3 lead. Serving for the Trojans, number 0, their libero, Claire Kessinger. That strike from Lila Eversole hits the net. Golden Tornado take over, trailing 10-4. Peterson back to serve for the Golden Tornado. Peterson has been successful in her serve opportunities so far early on tonight. But things just don't go well for the Golden Tornado. Ball deflected there. Heads out of bounds. Number 8, Scarlett Garrett will check out for the Trojans. Eversole will go back to serve for Hampshire. Handled there by Peterson. Floater. And met at the net there by Addison Rawlings. Golden Tornado will get the point and the chance to go through and serve. Tavery Lyons back to serve for the Golden Tornado. Little floater right across the net. Golden Tornado unable to handle the free ball opportunity. Peterson there unable to handle that serve, and Hampshire gets another ace. That is too strong. Strong serve and ace there for number 8, Addison Rawlings. Rawlings will serve yet again. Ball just clears the top of the tape. And the strike there from libero Claire Kessinger does not make it across. Kaiser slowly starting to eke back into this. Rawlings' serve that time does not find the court. Hampshire's lead grows to 13-9. Riley Coots now back to serve for the Trojans. Powerful serve. Coots during the first match served twice, scoring about 8 points for the Trojans. Hoping to go through to the same here. Free ball opportunity for the Trojans. Peterson cannot go through to handle that one. Hampshire's lead grows to 15-9. Kaiser going across the net there. Attempt to save that ball. Good serve, just tipping the top of the tape. Had to be very difficult there for the Golden Tornado to handle. Coach Hoover wants to go through and talk to him one more time. With that, we will step out for a quick ad break. Be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. And we're back. Riley Coots, sophomore for Hampshire, still serving. And it looks like the timeout does exactly what Kaiser wants. Defense is able to go through and set up. And back to serve for the Golden Tornado, number 10, Kirsten Bruno. Some confusion there amongst the Hampshire defenders. We're able to score 2 in a row. Floater goes out of bounds. Unfortunate there for the Golden Tornado. Just haven't been able to quite put together an offensive run this second match. Find themselves trailing by 7, 18-11. Again, another ace. That is Scarlett Garrett serving for the Trojans. Floater finds its way, and she gets back-to-back ace serves. Garrett will look to see if she can do 3 in a row here. Golden Tornado talking things over. Little mid-court floater. Once again, finds its way just inside the back line. Golden Tornado seem a little confused here. Fortino strike opportunity. Gets into the net. Hampshire now leads 22-11. Kaiser just seems a little out of sorts at the moment. Fortino, free ball. Nice job there by the front line for the Golden Tornado. Number 16, Aaliyah Smith, going up and meeting that ball at the net. And now Smith will have a chance to go through and serve for the Golden Tornado as they trail 12-23. Good decision there by Smith, pushing that ball to the far side of the court. She'll now go back to serve yet again. Great hustle there from the Golden Tornado, but they're unable to go through, get that ball to cross the net. And it is match point of the second set for the Golden Tornado, or for the Trojans. And it ends on an ace. So what was a very highly contested first set between the Trojans and the Golden Tornado. Second set, not so much, as the Trojans, behind some ace serves, about 7 during that second set, are able to go through and take down the Golden Tornado by a final score of 25-13. Once again, we do want to thank you for tuning in tonight to Tornado TV for this matchup. Once again, special pink out night for the Golden Tornado as they bring awareness to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Once again, as you see the varsity team starting to make their way onto the floor for warm-ups. Kaiser will be on the right-hand side of the court wearing all pink. Hampshire wearing the same uniforms their JV was wearing, which is a predominantly black jersey with pink accents. We are going to step out for a little bit and probably come back close to a little bit after 7 o'clock, looking like 7:15. All right, 7:15 is what it's looking like for the start of this varsity action. We'll be back on Tornado TV.
Hi, we're the Kaiser Athletic Trust.
We've been established to raise funds for capital improvements to Kaiser High School athletic facilities for today's student athletes and future Golden Tornado.
Our first big project, replacing the field turf and building a new multi-sport locker room with an estimated cost of $650,000.
You can help by making monthly or one-time donations, online or in person.
And thanks to our partnership with the Community Trust Foundation, your digital donation is tax deductible.
Donate $50 a month or $600 a year and receive 1 yearly pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events. Donate $75 a month or $900 a year and receive 2 passes. Donate $100 a month or $1,200 a year for a full family pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events.
We'll also be holding fundraisers throughout the year, and your support will make a lasting difference.
Future projects include new gym bleachers, bleachers for baseball and softball, tennis court upgrades, track resurfacing, and a baseball warning track.
This is more than just sports. It's about giving students safe, modern space to grow and thrive.
Join us. Let's build something great for the current and future athletes of Kaiser.
To donate, just scan the QR code on the screen.
Or find it on our Facebook page.
Every dollar makes a difference. Thank you for supporting the Golden Tornado.
Once again, I want to thank you for tuning in for this matchup between the Hampshire Trojans and your Kaiser High School Tornado. Once again, about 22 minutes here until the start of this varsity matchup. So while we step out, we are going to go through and let you preview an upcoming project here done by students at Kaiser High School. Students have been making a documentary celebrating the 150-year history of Kaiser, and they've been working on that for a while now. So we're going to go through and let you preview the first part of that, and be back here in about 20 minutes, right before the start of this varsity matchup.
On a dreary, rainy day in June 1963, the President of the United States, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, stood under an umbrella on the steps of the Capitol complex in Charleston, West Virginia. The President was in Charleston to honor the 100th anniversary of the creation of the state, West Virginia. Kennedy was joined by several politicians, some of the most notable of which were Governor William Barron, Senators Robert C. Byrd and Jennings Randolph, and a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, Arleo Staggers, Sr.
Staggers, the representative for West Virginia's 2nd District, was several hours away from his home in Kaiser, West Virginia. Yet the president's remarks that day to a drenched crowd of about 10,000 spectators surely reminded him of not only his hometown, but of its amazing people.
Holly Staggers, Bob McDonough, ladies and gentlemen. The sun does not always shine in West Virginia, but the people always do.
Staggers' hometown of Kaiser has a history that mirrors both the rainy and sunny days in West Virginia. Looking upon the city's past, periods of struggle coupled with eras of growth and prosperity are evident. Yet throughout the years, those that have called Kaiser home have found ways to shine. What would become Kaiser began as a small agricultural settlement nestled in a narrow valley along the Allegheny front. Surveyors sent by Lord Fairfax in 1736 noted a creek that flowed through the valley before it emptied into the north branch of the Potomac River. The surveyors had missed the creek during their initial exploration and thus named it New Creek.
The town has had several names over the years. It was originally called Pattytown, Virginia by its earliest European inhabitants, the Mosley and McCarty families. By 1857, the town was given a new name, New Creek Station, after the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad built tracks through this section of then Hampshire County, Virginia.
At the onset of the Civil War in 1861, citizens in Western Virginia gathered to discuss if they would support Virginia's Declaration of Secession. Colonel Edward McCarty Armstrong, the largest landowner in the area, and James Carskadden were chosen to attend the 1861 Virginia Convention on behalf of New Creek Station. Both opposed Virginia's secession during the April 17th vote and during the statewide election on May 23rd. This was a dangerous task. As Carskadden noted,
mobs of the revolters beset the Union candidates on the highways with threats of death or banishment if they did not abandon the cause or leave the country. And at some of the voting places, citizens and soldiers took possession and bullied the men into voting for secession or drove them from the ground. Printed handbills were posted up announcing that the vote against secession would be treason, and those who so voted would be punished accordingly.
After the election, Colonel Armstrong left the area and supported the Confederacy for the duration of the war. Carskadden, like the majority of the residents in New Creek Station, supported the Union. He attended the first and second Wheeling conventions along with James J. Barrick and James Trout. All three men from New Creek Station would vote to create the restored government of Virginia. James's brother, Thomas R. Carskadden, would attend the West Virginia Constitutional Convention as the delegate from New Creek Station. Thomas was the youngest member in attendance and voted for the creation of West Virginia.
the Carskadden family properties would be occupied and attacked by rebel forces at different times during the war. Eventually, the Union built forts in the area to protect its town, its roadways, farms, and the railroad. Fort Fuller was built on Fort Hill, the site of present-day Potomac State College, while Fort Williams was constructed at the intersection of present-day Fort Avenue and B Street. On the other side of New Creek, the Union built Fort Piano, then placed cannons along Cliff Street and on top of Queens Point. The Union wanted to protect the area because New Creek Station would serve as a training camp for Union soldiers throughout the war.
New Creek Station, much like the rest of West Virginia, was a prime target for Confederate raids. The town reportedly changed hands 14 times throughout the war, finally falling to Confederate troops under the command of General Rosser on November 28, 1864, when most of Fort Fuller and the town were burnt by Confederate forces.
After the war, the defeated Colonel Armstrong sold his home and his considerable acreage to the Davis brothers of Piedmont, Henry Gassaway Davis, William Davis, and Colonel Thomas B. Davis. They wanted New Creek Station to become the county seat for the newly formed Mineral County, West Virginia. They donated an acre of land for the construction of a courthouse and made substantial investments in the town.
The Davis brothers, along with the young radical Republican Thomas R. Carskadden, were the individuals most responsible for the creation of Mineral County and for New Creek Station being named the county seat. Their power and influence were instrumental in the area's growth after the Civil War.
Thomas Rosenbaum Carskadden was born over in what's now Headsville. I think it was called Sheets's Mill. And he was very progressive for that age. He was interested in politics. He did not own any slaves. In fact, in 1861, he went to a conference in Wheeling that was the start of the establishment of the state of West Virginia. He was interested in agriculture and growing crops and having cattle and horses. In fact, he was an inventor and he held several patents. One of the things that he invented was a portable shed, was something that you could put together and take apart and move around on your property. And he actually received a patent on that. He developed a silo, and the foundation of the silo can be seen in the back of the Carskadden mansion to this day. He would go to St. Louis. He would ride the trains out to St. Louis to attend the fairs that were in St. Louis, where he would present his ideas. We have a picture of him sitting in a chair with his little granddaughter standing behind him, and he's holding a wagon. And that was a prototype of another of his patents, which was a dump wagon. Well, this was a horse-drawn wagon that you could actually dump whatever you were carrying in the back of it out. Another patent that he had is called a traveling cap, but you would blow it up. You would put air in it. And so when you were riding in a horse and buggy and you were being jostled around, or if you were on a train and you were being jostled, you put this on your head and it would protect your head from being bumped on the side of the wagon. Or TR was quite an inventor.
In 1873, the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad wanted to build a divisional terminal in the area. Both New Creek Station and Piedmont were considered as possible locations for the build. The vice president of the B&O at the time, William Kaiser, advocated for the terminal to be located at New Creek Station. New Creek was still unincorporated at the time, so the residents led by Thomas B. Davis, J.T. Hoke, John Hughes, F.M. Reynolds, and William M. Welch organized to incorporate the town through the Mineral County Circuit Board. On November 16, 1874, the town was incorporated, but with a new name, Kaiser, to show the town's appreciation for the Vice President, William Kaiser, and his efforts on behalf of both the railroad and community.
Well, the B&O was probably the biggest driving force in the early history of Kaiser. And as you probably know, the name of Kaiser was obtained from the vice president of the B&O Railroad. Now, it's unclear whether the City Fathers did that to ensure that the B&O station was in Kaiser, because there was some question whether it would be in Kaiser or Piedmont. And of course, if wherever the station and the shops ended up would be a great deal more prosperous. There were hundreds of men who worked at the B&O, so it was probably the biggest economic driving force for many years.
To say that Kaiser was a railroad town will be an understatement. The railroad became the lifeblood of Kaiser during these early years. B&O employees made up a large portion of the town's roughly 1,000 residents. They would work 12-hour shifts from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week at the rate of about $1 per day. Most of the early policies passed by the newly elected town council addressed railroad issues. For example, the council set a speed limit of 10 miles per hour for trains passing through Kaiser.
The council also had to address infrastructure issues within the town. There were no paved streets beyond the small section of town around Courthouse Square. East, West, and Court Streets were paved with cobblestones, but the rest of the town turned into a muddy mess with the slightest amount of rain. There were few drains, no sewers, and water was only supplied through the use of private wells. In 1877, diseases were common, with episodes of typhoid fever, scarlet fever, diphtheria, and even in some cases, smallpox. Luckily, Dr. Charles S. Hoffman started practicing medicine in Kaiser in 1876 and built Kaiser's first hospital in 1903.
Kaiser's connection with the railroad would be tested during the summer of 1877 when the United States experienced its first multi-state labor movement. The railroad strike of 1877 was remarkable since there were no national-level railroad labor organizations at this time. Instead, the strike was a natural reaction to the substandard pay that the B&O had offered during the Long Depression, a national-level economic turndown that started in 1873. The strike began in Martinsburg, West Virginia on July 16th of that year, when workers struck to protest pay cuts issued by the B&O Railroad. Soon, the strike spread to towns like Kaiser, Piedmont, Grafton, and neighboring Cumberland, Maryland.
Within a matter of days, towns from Baltimore to Pittsburgh would see railroad workers striking for better pay and safer working conditions. Both West Virginia Governor Henry Matthews and President of the B&O Railroad, John W. Garrett, sent letters to President Rutherford B. Hayes for assistance. Hayes activated troops from Fort McHenry, Maryland, and dispatched them from Baltimore along the B&O to assist with combating the strike. The federal troops were needed because the state militias often sided with the strikers, and the local police force did not have the manpower to control the strikers.
From July 16th through August 1st, 1877, freight trains did not run along the B&O lines, but passenger trains were permitted. The strikers accomplished this feat by refusing to run any of the freight trains with proper personnel. Leading this charge were the firemen from Kaiser, the most outspoken of which was Thomas Goff. The firemen convinced the brakemen and conductors to join them in the strike.
Sometimes the railroad men joined voluntarily, but at other times they had to be persuaded. On July 17th, the firemen stationed in Kaiser threatened to shoot anyone that attempted to start a freight train. Then on July 29th, strikers in Kaiser took over a train that had arrived from Cumberland, Maryland. The men attempted to send the train back to Cumberland. Then the strikers were chased by federal troops from Fort McHenry's Battery H, led by Captain James E. Wilson. Instead of confronting the troops, the strikers pulled the fire from the engine, then decoupled the cars, stranding the train on the tracks between Cumberland and Kaiser.
B&O Vice President William Kaiser met with the workers at the Kaiser train station and attempted to persuade them to stop the strike and return to work. Mr. Kaiser promised the group that he would personally redress any minor grievances that the railroad men had if they would end the strike. He also told the men that if they did not return to work, they would be removed from the company permanently. The strikers refused his offer, and the blockade of trains at Kaiser continued.
Even with the presence of federal troops, the strikers maintained their convictions. At the neighboring Westernport, Maryland station, they posted the following message.
Be it understood, if the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Company does not meet the demands of the employees at an early date, the officials will hazard their lives and endanger their property. For we shall run their trains and locomotives into the river. We shall blow up their bridges, we shall tear up their railroads, we shall consume their shops with fire and ravage their hotels with desperation.
The strikers meant what they said. On July 30th, when federal troops were attempting to use an engine and train car to move a detachment of 25 soldiers from Kaiser to Piedmont, a striker misplaced the control switch, which caused the engine and car to derail and crash about 2 miles outside of town. The locomotive and car stopped just shy of the riverbank. Then, on August 1st, a train attempting to haul coal hoppers from Kaiser to Piedmont was fired upon by rifles and shotguns. Both the conductor and one of the brakemen were struck by shot, the former in the wrist and the latter in the lip and mouth. The B&O railroad workers remained on strike until August 2nd. By that time, authorities had arrested most of the strike's leaders in the Kaiser area. Strikers John Ashey, James Dixon, John Ravenscroft, and Z. Kite were fined between $3 and $10 for their participation in the strike, while the alleged organizer of the Kaiser strike, Thomas Goff, was sentenced to 30 days in jail and fined $10. Fireman Joseph Lane initially escaped from the deputy sheriff before later turning himself in to authorities. Raymond Patterson, the striker suspected of derailing the engine and car carrying the federal troops, escaped from the courtroom on August 9, 1877. It is unknown if he was ever apprehended.
The later part of the 19th century saw Kaiser experience tremendous growth. The first high school was built in 1885 on the upper floor of the grammar school. The first graduates, including one female student, Miss Blanche Harrison, graduated in 1889. The town got its first bank, the National Bank of Kaiser, in 1886. The first public waterworks project was completed in 1892 when the town tapped into a mountain spring on the southeast of Kaiser. While the Kaiser Light and Power Company started to provide electricity to the area in 1895, all of these changes and improvements made Kaiser one of the most modern towns in West Virginia.
The turn of the century brought even more improvements to Kaiser. Between 1900 and 1911, the downtown portion of Kaiser's Main Street was bricked all the way to Cliff Street. In 1904, the town built a new high school, Hoffman's Hospital opened, and West Virginia University established a preparatory school, now known as Potomac State College. Colonel Thomas Davis donated the land that was previously the site of Fort Fuller to the university for construction of the preparatory school.
It was actually established in 1901 by a delegate, Mr. Reynolds from Mineral County, and the property was donated by the Davis brothers. And the reason that the college was established, it was actually called the Potomac State Preparatory School. There was no curriculum to get students ready to go on to WVU or to other colleges. So initially it was preparing students, sometimes giving them certificates in business or accounting.
The town had expanded southward into the valley all the way to Lincoln Street.
Lincoln Street served as a city limit during this time because the land to the south belonged to a separate town. In 1903, the families living in what was known as the Carskadden Addition, which were the building lots that used to be part of the Radical Hill Farm, met to discuss the possibility of incorporation with Kaiser. Instead of joining Kaiser, the residents formed a census committee and hired a surveyor, D.G. Martin, and lawyer O.A. Hood to start the process of incorporating a separate town called South Kaiser. Other names have been suggested by the residents, but by August of 1904, the name South Kaiser had been officially chartered by the West Virginia legislature. South Kaiser had its own jail, city council, and mayor. Thomas R. Carskadden himself served as the first mayor in 1904.
He was the mayor of South Kaiser. Kaiser was not incorporated into one whole town. Early Kaiser there was Kaiser and there was South Kaiser, and he was the mayor of South Kaiser.
Before Luther Stafford took over the duties in the following years. South Kaiser would function as a smaller but separate town until 1913 when it merged with Kaiser to become the city of Kaiser.
The physical growth of the town was accompanied by a shift in the demographics of Kaiser as well. Census data from 1910 revealed the town had grown to a population of over 3,700 residents, with an additional 692 individuals living in South Kaiser. It seemed like more and more residents were arriving monthly, and those arrivals helped make Kaiser a melting pot of different cultures.
The majority of Kaiser's residents during this era were of Irish or Scots-Irish heritage, but in the early years of the 20th century, more and more nationalities started to move to the area. Kaiser, like the rest of America in the early 1900s, saw an influx of German, Austrian, Greek, Italian, Jewish, and Chinese families. The Royal Restaurant, which still operates to this day, was opened in 1904 by Mr. Argyropoulos from Greece.
The diversity of Kaiser's immigrated population with their assortment of religions, languages, and customs would make the town feel more like an American metropolis than a small, rural town. Kaiser, much like the rest of the United States, however, would have to figure out how such a diverse population would handle an international conflict. In June of 1914, war spread throughout Europe. The Great War would test the loyalty and fidelity of these so-called hyphenated Americans. With the war raging between the Allied and Central Powers, President Wilson asked that all Americans stay neutral in both their thoughts and actions.
Neutrality didn't last long, though, as Congress declared war on the Central Powers April 6, 1917. Congress then passed the Selective Service Act to quickly build a fighting force of over 2.5 million soldiers. The citizens of Kaiser responded to the charge by both enlisting in the military and complying with the military draft. Thousands of Mineral County men registered for selective service in Kaiser on June 5, 1917. On July 13th, the local draft board drew numbers to determine which names to submit on the federal draft board in Washington, D.C. By July 21st, the list of those called into service was published to the Mineral Daily News. Mineral County was tasked with supplying 197 men for military service during the first round of the draft. 95 young men had already enlisted voluntarily, which left 102 names to be published that fateful day. Of the 102 men listed on that paper, 71 were from Kaiser. The chosen men would depart Kaiser to join the Army in September.
One of these young men, James Argyropoulos, had only arrived in the United States from Sparta, Greece in May of 1911. James joined his family.
And once again, we want to thank you for tuning in to Tornado TV as we bring you this varsity matchup between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. While we had the break and play there between the JV matchup and the varsity matchup, went ahead and showed you a preview of our Kaiser 150 documentary. If you're going to be with us, you might as well go through and have a chance to go through and see what some of the students here at Kaiser High School have been working on. We are getting ready for this matchup, and I'm joined in the booth for the varsity matchup by Mr. Luca Altabello. Luca, thanks for joining us tonight.
It's good to be back. Thanks for having me, Mr. Prano. Looking forward to tonight's matchup. We got two pretty good teams here tonight. Hampshire, one of the better teams in the area, and Kaiser not close behind. With their recent win over Northern, which is the number one team in the area, they avenged their loss earlier. The last time broadcast, they traveled up there to Northern, and they beat them 3-0, but then caught two losses against Elkins and Frankfurt on Tuesday at their tri-match down at Frankfurt. So hopefully the Golden Tornado can bounce back tonight and pick up a huge win because both, once again, not even in the area or the conference, it's state seeding and regional seeding because both teams are in the AAA classification. So if they go ahead and win this game tonight, that'd be huge for the Golden Tornado.
Yeah, the teams Golden Tornado entered tonight with a record of 9-12. Hampshire enters into tonight's contest with a record of 16-9. So pretty good matchup here between two powerhouses within the area.
The Golden Tornado win tonight, they're probably aware of this, but if they can win tonight, they'll be on track to being at 500 for the season. That's always a good goal to have. So if they can win tonight, they'll be on a good trajectory to go 500 this season.
Tornado do not back away from playing anyone. They play a very tough schedule. A lot of local teams, both in West Virginia and Maryland, very strong in volleyball. We're going to turn things over to the in-house announcer here and be back here for the start of match number 1.
We stand with you, we remember those we've lost, and we continue to fight for a future without cancer.
On behalf of Kaiser High School, I would like to thank everyone for attending tonight's varsity volleyball match. Each athlete is here to do their best, and we would appreciate that everyone in attendance be positive with their words towards players, coaches, officials, and school staff. Let the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the officials officiate. This sporting athletic event is a great time and time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. Choose a side of good sportsmanship each time you attend school sporting events. Good sports should be happening. Kaiser High School Administration of West Virginia SSAC would like to remind all individuals of West Virginia State Board Policy 4373 and please use the date to on school property and during school areas. Please do your part to respect the use of West Virginia. We welcome everyone to Kaiser High School for the varsity volleyball match against the Hampshire Trojans and your Golden Tornado. We will start with the opposing lineup. Number 4, Kendall Seward. Number 7, Isabella Mathis. Number 9, Isaac Hewitt. Number 10, Summer Giffen. Number 13, Ava Gray. Number 14, Wendy Stewart. Number 17, Madeline C. The Trojans are coached by Megan Ford.
And now, your Lady Tornado varsity volleyball team. Number 11, senior, Aubrey Fisher. Number 4, senior, Kyla Mexner.
And we are back, and if you couldn't hear the overhead PA, I will go ahead and announce the Golden Tornado starters for tonight. We have senior Aubrey Fisher, number 11. Go through the lineup. Senior Aubrey Fisher, number 11. Number 4, Kai Kessner, senior. Number 12, Jillian Alt, a senior. Number 15, Tatiana Lloyd, a senior. Bella Haynes, number 20, sophomore. Number 5, a sophomore, Nakira Bartlett. Number 3, Amira Bryant, sophomore. Sophie Lampka, number 7, a freshman. Leighton Durr, number 1, a sophomore. Aaliyah Smith, number 16, a freshman. Riley Toole, number 21, a sophomore. And let me just signal Libra for tonight is a sophomore.
Yeah, if you notice the graphics we have there, the numbers don't match up. The Golden Tornado are wearing special pink jerseys tonight in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is a pink out at Kaiser High School, and they were joined by their counterparts on the other side of the court as the Hampshire Trojans also wore pink here tonight as well. So if you're tuning in from home and watching, Hampshire is on the left-hand side of the screen, Kaiser's on the right, and we're underway.
A big asset to the team tonight is Aubrey Fisher, because last time we did this, Aubrey Fisher was out with an injury. And as I say that, Aubrey was the one to serve there, and they were the Golden Tornado picked up the point there. So 1-0 early lead to the Golden Tornado.
Aubrey back to serve yet again. Free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado.
In the set and the kill look. Good dig there by number 12. A good block by the Golden Tornado. The freshman and Jillian Alt combination. A good pass over the net. The set and the kill look by Kendra Stewart. And it'll be too much, and the Golden Tornado will make a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Fisher here looks to go through and try to go through and bring it to 3-0 if she can.
In the serve. Kept alive by the Trojans.
Yeah, just off the barrow there, Libby Del Signor.
A good kill there by the Trojans there. That was a good formation and everything like that. And Aubrey Fisher looks to sub out now for Nakira Bartlett.
Good crowd on hand here tonight for the Golden Tornado as they host the Hampshire Trojans.
Shout out to all the sponsors that were able to sponsor all the free student tickets tonight for the students here. Now that I say that, Hampshire will pick up their second point of the evening.
Kaya Kessner tries to do everything she can there to bring that one back in, but just off her outstretched arms.
Yeah, but actually I was saying this is the second game this season for the Golden Tornado that sponsors came together in this town to make sure that students can get free in a pretty good student section tonight for the game. Back to the game action. Jillian All with the kill look, but it's blocked by the Trojans. Good effort there by the Golden Tornado, but it's just too much, and Hampshire will take the lead, 3-2.
Yeah, Kessner and Bartlett there laying out, trying to go through and keep that ball alive, but just unable to go through and get it back into food play.
Stewart now with the serve. And it'll just, and the big right will be just not enough to get it to where Jillian All can get a good set over.
Yeah, that little floater, if it's very similar to the JV game, sometimes these defenses have a hard time handling the little floater in between the front line and the back line.
The pass over, set, and the block by Jillian All.
Yeah, boom! She went up real high that time to go through and say, not today.
Great play by Miss Alt there.
Brings the score to 4-3.
Haynes now with the serve. She gets it over. Kill look, and it's tipped by the Golden Tornado, and the Hampshire will get the point.
Yeah, she did a good job getting up there. Just maybe needed to turn the arms a little more, keep that from deflecting off and going out of bounds.
Stewart now with the serve. Pass over, and great job there by Miss Kaya Kessner to get it back between a 1-point game.
Yeah, just went up and pushed that into a little hole in the defense.
And Madeline C will check back in for the Trojans.
Looks like Sophie Lamka back to serve for the Golden Tornado. Jump serve.
Good save there by the by the freshman Sophie Lampkin, and she was able to get that point for the Golden Tornado. Tonight, the Golden Tornado are in a 6-2 offense, which just means that they have two setters up front to try to create more offensive opportunities there.
Lampkin serving as again.
Great serve there by Lampkin. Good save by the Trojans, and they'll be able to make it over. And the pass over from Kaya Kessner. The set, and it'll be out of bounds. Just too much, just too strong of a kill opportunity there for the Trojans, and Golden Tornado will take a 1-point lead. Good start for the Golden Tornado here tonight. They're playing pretty well. Hopefully they keep this up. Lampkin now goes back to serve, and she'll hit it right into the net. And with that, Libby Del Sigma will check in.
Lefty serve there for the Trojans.
Oh, great save there, but good try by Jillian All with the one-handed save, but just caught number 3, Brian off guard a little bit. Number 9 for the Trojans looks to serve. Good dig there by Libby Del Sigma. And the block by the Golden Tornado. Good save by the Golden Tornado. Oh, and they just can't quite get it up high enough to get it over the net.
Yeah, Bella Haynes tried everything she could there to keep that in the field of play, but just not quite enough to get it over the net.
Good dig there by Kira Barlow, and she will get the point. If you come to one of these games for the Golden Tornado, you better watch out if you're sitting in the front row, because they'll run into you. If that ball is there, they're going to try to get it. So beware if you're going to sit in the front row.
Yeah. Senior Jillian Alt back to serve.
Good serve there. Oh, great save by number 20, Bella Haynes.
And Hampshire tries to do a little push there. Does not work out, and the score will now be tied at 8-8. It's always interesting to watch these teams try to go through and go off sequence, break that traditional 3-touch sequence.
Oh, with the serve again. Another good serve. Set, and it'll be too much. I think in volleyball, if you can get the momentum swinging your way, it's real easy to go on a run. And if anyone came to the Frankfurt game, that's what they were able to do, the Golden Tornado, and that's how they were able to win 3-0. And hopefully they can keep this rolling, because if you get momentum in this sport, it's just real easy to keep racking up the points. But as I say that not what the Golden Tornado wanted to do there.
Yeah, Libero Del Signor, Libero there, Libby Del Signor gets kind of caught in between. Not quite sure how to go through and handle that, and it ricochets off her out of bounds.
Miss Leighton Durr now will check in for Jillian Alton. Good serve there by the Trojans. Pass the guy, I guess she'll pass it over.
Yeah, free ball opportunity here for the Trojans. And once again, that kill is just too strong.
Trojans have done that a couple of times tonight. I don't know. Maybe that's just some rust, because I don't know. But Kessler now with the serve, another good serve by her. And the pass opportunity saved by the Golden Tornado.
Free ball here.
Over. Great ball there by Miss Haynes. Brown looks for the kill.
It would be off the Trojans. Yeah, off the Trojans there. Great kill opportunity. If this is your first time watching the Golden Tornado, Bartlett hits a very powerful ball when she goes up for that kill opportunity. Or sorry, Amira Bryant.
Only a sophomore too, so future's bright for her. In the set now, Kendall Stewart with the light tap over. She didn't have to use the power there. She was able to pass it over there, and it was enough to get the point. 11-10 now, Golden Tornado lead, 1 minute.
Yeah, here we are in the first set. That serve just gets across the top of the tape.
Oh, and a little miss hit by Bryant there.
Yeah, she tried to go for a little push, and it just hit the bottom of the ball, back spun, and just came down right in front of her.
Number 7 now for the Trojans with the serve. Oh, and the miss set by the libero.
That one right here into the broadcast booth.
Number 7 looks to serve again. The dig by Dirt. Oh, and Brian just hits it over. And Coach Kessler just like, hey, just hit it over the net. You don't gotta aim your body. You got to put it over there.
Yeah, Golden Tornado a little bit out of sync right now.
See if they can get back in the groove here. Number 7 is on a 2-0 run at the moment. They'll signal will get it over. Set and the kill. Great block there by Aubrey Fisher and Amir Bryant. Oh, great sequence of play there. Great job by Miss Fisher and Bryant to get that block there, to get the Trojan flustered, excuse me. And the signal will check out. Sophie Lemko will check back in.
Bryant's serve handled there by the Trojans.
The set now. Sophie Lemko with the, oh, good job there. Oh, great save by Miss Haynes, and they'll get it over. Great job by the Golden Tornado. And it'll be out. Kendall Stewart there with the kill look, but it's just too much. Set all tied up now, 13-13.
If you tuned in for the JV matchup was tight in the first match. Hampshire ran away with the second.
We have Brian with another miss hit, and with that she'll check out.
Just kind of an unforced error there.
It's okay, it's still early. Nothing hurt there for her, but number 13 for the Trojans.
Ava Gray will get the ace just off the top of the tape. Rolls over onto the side of the court for the Golden Tornado, and Hampshire will get the point.
Oh, and I saw a look there by Lamka, but she just couldn't quite come up with the play there.
Tried to go to the near side corner, and it just hits into the net, unable to go through and make it across.
Great save there by Lamka. She will get it over. Great play there. In the block, in the dig by Dern, she'll get that. And Aubrey Fisher looks to pass it over. Madeline C with the pass. The kill, oh, and it just went right into the net. Good play there by the Golden Tornadoes, couldn't execute.
Coach talking things over there.
Golden Tornadoes they looked at the scheme to controlling the game, like the tempo of it. They're playing their volleyball. They just can't seem to get the ball over the net. Like they're controlling the ball very well. Pass to Kessner. The pass over from Fisher.
Good save there from Bill Signor. Push opportunity. Yeah, they go a little off sequence there. Hampshire does, pushes the ball over, finds a soft spot of the defense, and they get the point. They now lead 18-13. We have a substitution. Bradley Toole checking in for the Golden Tornado. Kaya Kessner will head for her way towards the bench.
And it'll be an ace for the Trojans.
Yeah, Golden Tornado there need to watch that ball all the way to the line. Follow it all the way through. A little bit of miscommunication there on who was going to take care of what, possibly due to the substitution that happened right before that serve. Ava Gray serving for the Trojans.
Pass by Tula Haynes. And the kill by Aubrey Fisher, and she will get it. Cut the deficit to only 5 points now. Alt looks to check back in now for Durr. Durr will get a chance to get some water.
Strong front line right now for the Golden Tornado.
That seems to be their key right now.
Yeah, Alt, Lamka, and Haynes.
And the pass over. Haynes to pass, and great ball there by Lamka. And it'll be out of bounds. 19-15, the Trojans lead in set 1 of tonight's matchup.
See if Fisher can go through and get the Golden Tornado on a little bit of a run here.
She started the game with her serve, and she was able to get 3-0 start. Oh, great. Oh, I thought they had the block. It looked like they had it from over here, but just couldn't quite come up with it. Fisher checks out now for Nikira Bartlett, a sophomore. And that serve for the Trojans will go into the net. So 20-16 now, Trojans lead. And it's sub for the Trojans. Kendall Stewart will check out now.
Haynes back to serve. Floater up midcourt.
Oh, and a hard kill by number 9.
That is Heisley Keeter, 5'9" senior for the Trojans. And it's kind of dangerous territory right now for the Golden Tornado. Hampshire 21 points.
And once again, that serve will go into the net. Stewart will check out now for C.
Bryant checks back into the game with the libero switch.
And that serve is just too strong. And Del Sigma will check in for Miss Sophie Lampka. 22-17 now, Trojans lead. Coach Brian Kessler trying to get them hyped up. Number 9 is back to serve now. Serve is good save there by the Golden Tornado. Riley Toole looks to pass it over. The soft hit by Del Signor. And now the kill look by Brian, and she will just miss it now. 23-17 now.
Yeah, Bryant visibly frustrated with herself. She's had a couple opportunities here in this first match, and she's just mishit a couple of them. It's not like her from what we've seen in earlier contests.
Good set, good play there by the Golden Tornado. Oh, great dig by Del Signor. The set, good effort there. Oh, and they just couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, Bryant's struggling a little bit here early in this first matchup, but the Golden Tornado are not afraid to go back to her. They keep setting her. She's eventually going to go through and find that rhythm, and when she gets a hold of one, you're going to know.
24-17, Trojans lead now. C with the pass, and the kill look. Oh, great dig by Miss Del Sigma, and she'll get it. Oh, and just not enough. And with that, Trojans will take set 1.
Yeah, with that, as we have some time here in between sets, we're going to step out for a 30-second ad break from tonight's sponsor, Ducky's Bar and Grill. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Once again, I want to thank you for tuning in to Tornado TV. On hand tonight also, the Kaiser High School Pep Band, as they play some fight music here in between two sets, trying to get both the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the fans on hand here fired up and ready for this second match.
Yeah, shout out to band director, Mr. Wilson. He does a great job. He had brought him in for basketball and definitely made a difference during the basketball game last year. Basketball season last year. Hopefully they can make a difference tonight. And the band always sounds great for those Friday night games up at the football field.
Yep, they're getting their halftime performance and their field show in order. Was actually up getting some of the equipment we need for tonight's broadcast today, and they were up on the field practicing their program. So appreciate all the hours and all the work that the band puts in to go through and get ready for their performances. So greatly appreciated here on Tornado TV.
And competitively, they just won up the last couple of competitions that they've been in. I'm I'm not sure exactly where those have been, but they won the percussion, I think, and the overall the past 2 times I think one was in Allegheny maybe. So great job with them. And tomorrow night we'll be back in action. The boys host Philip Barber tomorrow night at 6, and we will be live streaming that game. So we'll be back for some Kaiser High School boys soccer action, and all students get it free again tomorrow. Thank you for our lovely sponsors here in Kaiser, West Virginia.
Yeah, and just like tonight, which was a pink out, tomorrow night a special blackout game. Golden Tornado going to be in all black uniforms, and they're asking all Golden Tornado faithful to come out and support the team as well. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go through and get set here for set number 2, match number 2. Once again, if you're just joining us on your screens, Hampshire to the left, Kaiser to the right. Both teams donning special pink uniforms for breast cancer awareness. Hampshire in primarily black with pink accents. Kaiser in the all pink jerseys.
All checks in for Durr now. 10 seconds to go to kick off set number 2.
Hampshire will start with the ball, serving for the Trojans, junior, number 13, Ava Gray.
Oh, and good ball there by Lampkin. She will start it off with a 1-0 lead in set number 2 for the Golden Tornado.
Yeah, she tried that, almost that exact same move in the first set. Didn't quite get it, got into the net. This time she finds pay dirt.
It's a good look every time. She just couldn't execute in the first set, and right there she got it right. So good job to Miss Lamko. The kill look by Nice Stewart, and she will get it.
Yeah, just splits the Kaiser defenders there.
Fisher now checks out. Bartlett will check in for her, and that serve will go into the net.
That will see Miss Bella Haynes make her way back for her opportunity to go through and serve.
Always good serving from Miss Haynes whenever she steps back to do it there. Oh, good ball there by number 10 for the Trojans. Oh, and good shot there by the Trojans. The goaltender just couldn't get to it in time. Number 14, step back to service, Lainey Stewart. The pass to the signal to Haynes. And the pass over by Kessler, but just blocked by the Trojans. 3-2 Trojans lead now, early in the second period. Excuse me. Pass over. Pass to Haynes from Kessler, and the pass over from Lampka. And it's tipped by Alden. Tornado just can't come up with the ball.
Yeah, it goes right off the side of Alt's left arm. It's gonna rolls down her there.
Tornado take an early timeout here.
With that, we'll step out for a 30-second ad break and be back here on Tornado TV.
And we are back. 4-2 early lead for the Trojans here. Look to see if the Golden Tornado can catch some momentum and swing it back their way. They started out the set with the lead, but just lost it there with 2 costly mistakes. So see if they can get it back here. Miss Lainey Stewart once again steps back to serve. And the serve now. Good pass over from Kessler. Looks like be a little miscommunication about Tornado, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, Haynes probably was going out of bounds, but she just took her on out and hit it, but it's okay. 5-2 now. Laney Stewart gets a serve again. Pass, and the kill look, oh, and it is blocked by the Trojans. They take a 6-2 lead.
Yeah, Alt went up, strong move there, just met at the net.
Oh, and that time, Stewart will serve it into the net. She had a 3-0 run for serve, but that one just goes in the net. And now it's 6-3 now. El Signor checks out, as does Stewart. C comes in for Stewart, and
Lamka back to serve now.
good serve, great serve by her. That was an ace.
Yeah, last time she a little too hard, hit it out of the back. That time, just the right amount, put some spin on it. Very difficult ball for the Trojans to go through and handle. See if she can go through and do it again.
Great, another good serve. Oh, and it is in. Great awareness by Lamka. A little bit of shock on the Trojans' face over there. They did not expect that ball to fall back in bounds.
Yeah, a little bit of top spin on it as it came across. It died right there at the very, very end.
And that one does fall out of bounds. Cut the lead to 2 though. Golden Tornado now are trailing 7-5. Trojans the lead. And the kill look, oh, and it's just too much. It's just too much from Alt.
Yeah, I think she was expecting someone to come up and try to challenge her there. Didn't get that challenge. The ball just sailed.
Heisley Keener now a senior for the Trojans is serving.
Yeah, left-hander.
And just a little miscommunication. Kessler and Bryant were looking who's going to go to the ball, and just not a good play by them too. But looking to regroup here. Keeter still back there serving.
Yeah, we kind of mentioned this last time we did a broadcast here. You know, don't see very many lefty servers.
Yeah.
One for Hampshire, Alt for us, and of course, also is a lefty server. So a little bit of different spin on the ball as it comes across. A little bit harder to go through and deal with when you're not used to it.
You got to read it differently too, as well. And those lefty servers look to do a pretty good job. Good rally here. Oh, great block by Bryant. She's able to keep it alive. And the pass over from Bartlett. Oh, great block there. Oh, and it just falls out of bounds. Good effort by both sides there, but ultimately Trojan will come up with the point. They now take a 5-point lead, 10-5, Trojans lead. Teeter now looks to serve.
Good pass from Del Signor.
Good ball there by Bartlett.
Free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado.
The set now. Oh, and a little pass over by Alt. Wait, good ball, good play there by both Haynes and Alt.
Yeah, senior leadership there at Alt, knowing, hey, I've gone up hard the last couple of times. Hasn't worked out too well for me. Finds a nice little hole over there. Gives it a little push. Finds the soft spot in the defense.
Fisher.
And now she gets to go through and serve.
Yep. Fisher now checks back in for Bartlett. Oh, and 7 will get the kill. Number 7, that is Isabella Mathis, just a sophomore. Pretty young squad for the Trojans here tonight. Lots of sophomores and lots of freshmen. Only 5 seniors it looks like, and 5 juniors. They have a pretty good program in the making. Number 10 with the serve. Oh, and that'll be another kill for the Trojans.
Yeah, that time kill coming off the hand of number 20, Olivia Nichols.
Number 10 there, the server, Summer Griffin. That was a good serve by her.
Just barely cleared the tape. Fisher did a good job getting it back across the net.
She just didn't have enough room to get it over the kill right there. Oh, and a little miss hit there by Del Signor. Trojans now lead 13-6.
Yeah, and unfortunately, when you're playing a team as good as Hampshire, there's little kind of unforced errors.
You just can't have them.
You can't have them in those types of situations.
Good dig there by C. Oh, and great block by Miss Aubrey Fisher. And like we said, there's a little unforced error, and I think that's what Coach Kessler's trying to get them to say, just like hit the ball up instead of out, because the higher you hit it, the easier it is to get over the net. And I think that's just what he's trying to get them to do now. And Kessler now with the serve, and the dig by C. The set, and the pass over by Stewart. Great block by Haynes and Fisher, a little cousin chemistry right there.
Yeah, it brings the score now to 13-8. See if Kessler can get this group to go on a little bit of a run.
Serve is good. Great block there. Hits the scoreboard.
Yeah, but
kept
it is
alive.
still in play.
Great job by the Golden Tornado.
If this is your first time watching volleyball action, the scoreboard is in play. If it comes back down and you can play it off the scoreboard.
It can't cross the net though. It has to land on your own side.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me if you ever had any high school baseball action up in northern Garrett, there's a power line that goes across the field into the left field area there, and it was always if the ball hits that, play it as if it didn't. You got to play it off that. What happens there? Keep the thing going.
I would hate that. I mean, if that ball was smoked and it just taps at you.
And I'll be honest, of all the times we went up there, never actually went through. You know, it would have to be a perfect hit in order to go through and hit that line. I've never actually seen it go through and happen.
But if I were to play, it would probably hit the power line. If I were
your luck
in that left field position there, though. 14-8 now. Trojans lead.
See if the Golden Tornado here can get a little bit of a rally going. Serving for the Trojans, Isabella Mathis, a sophomore, and she'll hit it into the net. Okay, so we talked about the fact, you know, you can't have these kind of unforced errors. Hampshire helps them out. Let's see if now we can go through and see the Golden Tornado go on a little bit of a run here as Bryant looks to go through and serve.
Hampshire looks to have more serving errors than the Tornado do. The serving position is definitely their strong suit. Good save there. Oh, and just not enough. Good dig there by Kessler.
We can say this: there's never a lack of effort on the court whenever we see these volleyball teams play. If you have never watched high school action, these young ladies will run into the bleachers. They will throw their bodies onto the floor. Anything it takes to go through and help their team win.
And as a coach, that's really important to have the effort.
And once again, that one just gets misplayed there. Ace opportunity for the Trojans as they take a 16-9 lead. Coach Kessler talking to Kaya Kessler.
And that ball will hit the line. Lemke knew that was in too. As soon as it hit the ground, she knew.
Hampshire doing a very good job of kind of putting the ball into some situations where Kaiser has to make some very quick, very difficult decisions. Is it in? Is it out? Off the tape. Good job there by Kaya Kessler to handle that.
And the kill look from Fisher. The pass from seed number 13. And the kill look from Stewart. And the pass over from Fisher.
Free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado.
Pass to Kessler. Oh, and it is blocked by number 9.
Yeah,
Isley Keeter.
Yeah, good job there by Miss Keeter going up and rejecting that one.
18-9 now. Trojans lead late in the second set. A little miscommunication once again.
Yeah, Leighton Durr just kind of caught herself in between there. Substitution for the Trojans. Number 25, Paige Gunther, a junior, checks into the ballgame. Free ball opportunity here for the Trojans. And that will be deflected off the Golden Tornado. Hampshire now with a 20-9 lead in this second set.
Miscommunication from the Golden Tornado. And the big pass from Stewart over. She will get the point, 21-9 now. Hampshire leads.
Yeah, that's just the senior leadership there for Stewart. Golden Tornado were sucked up to the net, trying to go through and scramble around to get the ball across. Sees that hole in the back line and just pushes it over.
Golden Tornado get the point now. All checks back in. Fisher looks to serve now. Let's see if they can get on a little run. Cut the lead back. Pass, and they will do just that. All will get the block, and she will get the point along with it.
All right, Golden Tornado down by 10. See if Fisher can go through and let a little bit of a spark here and go on a run.
Good serve there by Fisher. Good save by Dusino. And the kill look from Haynes. And that kill is too strong. Golden Tornado will get the point. They cut the lead to 9.
Yeah, there was a little bit of hesitation there. Both teams wondering what the call was going to be. It was close.
I didn't see a deflection. I just thought it was too much and it was out of bounds. Set. Pass over. Oh, pass to Kessner. The set to Lampkin. She looks to pass it over. Oh, and a double hit by number 25.
Paige Gunther.
For the Trojans.
Yeah, she tried to just float it over the head of the Kaiser defense there.
Hit the net, came back right to her.
Yep.
4-0 run now for the Tornado.
And an ace. Yeah,
that's
just what the Golden Tornado need right there. A couple more of those, and they'll be right back in this contest.
Fisher now still serving. Good serve again. Great pass there. Oh, good pass over from Lampka. Great play by Lampka once again. And too much by Stewart. And it just hit out of bounds. On that left side, that left hand by Lampka, she does a great job. She gets a good set. She can only make a play on the ball, and she's done that the past couple times. Fisher still serving. 6-0 run now for the Golden Tornado. Good effort by Dustin, and it is saved by Fisher.
Great effort there from the Golden Tornado.
Still alive now. The set and the kill. Oh, a great dig there by Madeline C.
Lampka's just so quick.
Only a freshman. Once again, oh, it's a block. Still kept alive by Fisher.
Nice rally going on here.
Oh, and it'll end with a Trojan point. And now Fisher checks out for Bartlett. I think a violation occurred there. That's why Hampshire got the point.
Yeah, I think Kaiser was in the net.
Pass over from Lamka. Good pass from Kessler to Haynes. Oh, and Lamka just hits the out of bounds ball in the net there. Where that would have been a great kill for her.
Yeah, she tried to go down the line, just didn't quite get enough on it.
Great ball there by Haynes. Set now and the kill from Lamka. Good effort there by Miss C. The libero, sorry, oh my, for the Trojans. And Golden Tornado stay alive here late in the second set, 23-16 now.
Yeah, it looks like number 5, Haley Holiday, will check in for the Trojans. And back to serve for the Golden Tornado, number 20, Miss Bella Haynes.
Good serve by Haynes. And the pass from Bartlett to Haynes, and the hero will hit it over, and it'll be out of bounds. 24-16. Tornado trail by 8.
Yeah, and a more precarious spot, not so much the trail by 8, but it is now match point for the Trojans. Any little mistake here.
No fake by Alt. And you'll be out of bounds, and Tornado will get the serve back, which is huge right now. See if they can get, they can get to 23, then you got to win by 2. So they get to 23, and that'd be huge for them. Lampkin now looks to serve. Almost an ace there, but good effort by the Trojans all around, and that is hitting to the net. Going to stay alive, 24-18.
Lampkin been very successful behind the stripe.
Once again, and that ball will be out of bounds, and with that, Golden will lose set 2. Trojans lead 2-0, and with that, we will step out for an ad break.
And once again, we want to thank you for tuning in to Tornado TV for tonight's matchup between the Hampshire Trojans and your Kaiser High School Golden Tornado. Once again, if you're just joining us, this is a Pink Out event tonight to raise awareness for breast cancer. Both teams wearing special pink uniforms. Hampshire on the left-hand side of the screen, Kaiser on the right. Golden Tornado find themselves down 2-0. If you're just now joining us, or if this is your first time watching volleyball, it is a best of 5. So Golden Tornado not out of it yet, just need to go on a run.
Key points for the Golden Tornado tonight, though, are definitely their serves. Their serves have definitely been above par compared to the Trojans, but the Trojans have just made less critical mistakes at critical times. And then those mistakes have just built momentum for the Trojans. And doing it was just hard. Remember, Trojans have 24 points and you only have 16 target.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at the set scores, 25-17, 25-18, technically, closer match the second time, but really the first match felt more competitive.
Yes.
Hampshire, at a certain point, really had that second match kind of under control. And we have to go through and see if the Golden Tornado now can go through and get to a spot where they're comfortable and make the Trojans uncomfortable. We talked about it during that second match. A couple unforced errors on behalf of the Tornado. Kind of exasperated an already very difficult situation. The Trojans come in tonight. Once again, we said their overall record, they were 16-9. And we're underway here for set number 3.
Set the kill look. Oh, great block there by Lampka.
And that's what you're going to need if you're going to go through and take a set here from these Hampshire Trojans.
Just a stat for you. Golden Tornado have started every set with the lead. They've got the first point every set. The serve once again by Fisher. Pass over from the Trojans. A little fake set pass by Miss Kessler.
Yeah, going a little off sequence there. Fisher from the back line.
Set. Oh, and just body's going for the same ball there. They just left the part of the court unmarked.
Yeah, that's a couple times now tonight where we've seen the Golden Tornado get kind of sucked in, kind of chasing a ball, and then it leaves some big gaping holes there in the court. And Hampshire's found a way to go through and take advantage of it.
Pass over to Signor. Oh, the block attempt. But that was a hard hit ball by number 13 by the Trojans. Number 13 is Ava Gray. So that was a hard hit ball. Number 4, Kendall Stewart looks to serve now. Set to alt, and she'll get the kill. And Tornado will get the point.
Alt lobbying there, giving the tip signal,
Yeah.
tip. That was tipped. And the judge agrees. Haynes back now to serve for the Golden Tornado.
Good serve there. Kill look. Pass over by Haynes.
Good job by Del Signo keeping the ball alive. Oh, with the pass. Gesser tries to push it over.
Great block there by the Golden Tornado.
Hampshire resets. Free ball opportunity for the Golden Tornado.
Good rally here. Set all tied up. 2-2. And Jillian All can end that rally with the block. Great block there.
Yeah, Alt skies up, blocks that little soft attempt as it tries to come across.
And that ball will be in. That's an ace for Miss Bella Haynes.
Yeah, little almost like knuckle serve there. Very little rotation on that ball as it went across. And as it cleared the net, it just died.
Yeah. The set and the block by Lamka and Alt, and they will get the point. 5-2, Golden Tornado lead.
Alt and Lamka both fired up. See if they can turn this into some momentum here for the Golden Tornado here in this crucial third set of this matchup.
Good serve by Haynes there. The set. Oh, a great save by Bartlett. And it's into the bench. Good effort by Lamka, but she just couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, Fisher vacating a spot on the bench so that Lamka could literally dive into her seat to try to save that ball. Just unfortunately unable to go through and get it back across the net.
Hit by Dustina, but it's okay, and they will get the point. That error doesn't matter. They will get the point. They're still lead by 3.
And Del Signo's like, that's how I planned it. That's what we went to go through and do.
I don't think Coach Kester's buying that. Though. He's like, yeah, that was not supposed to happen. But nonetheless, he's happy they got the point. Lamka now back to serve.
And she'll get the ace.
A little error there by number 9. Isley Keeter.
Let's go talk about this. Kaiser's strength so far tonight has been coming from the service line.
Oh, but as we say that, of course, the serve goes into the net. And Lamka will take a breath as Del Signo will check into the game.
Serving for Hampshire, number 9, Isley Keeter. And she'll get the ace. Special thank you to all the fans tonight for coming out and supporting this wonderful matchup between the Hampshire Trojans and your Kaiser High School Tornado. Haynes with the pass.
Oh, and that kill was just out of bounds. Brian just hasn't been able to get in the rhythm tonight, and when she does, it'll be scary for the Trojans. But That was a good look, but just couldn't keep it in play. In the set, kill. Oh, and Miss Alt will get that. That was a hard hit ball.
Yeah, Kestner got all of that.
Yes.
Got all of that ball.
Yeah.
As it came through, and she got set up.
2-point lead. Golden Tornado lead against the Trojans, 8-6.
Alt down will serve. Nice little floater, just barely clears the net.
Great dig by Del Signor.
Push there from Fisher.
Good effort by the Trojans. They will recover. And the pass over. Good pass by Miss Kessner. Set. And the push over. Still alive, another good rally. And it's kept alive by Alt. Great block by Brian, and they will get the point off that rally. We're seeing some quality volleyball here tonight. It's not just like one team serves all point, and for 25 straight, they've had good rallies.
Yeah,
which is good volleyball.
Tough to go through and see there too, but number 12 for Hampshire, Kinsley Connell, dove into her own bench to keep that rally alive.
Another error there by the Trojans. Error made by Isabella Mathis, and Golden Tornado lead 10-6.
Guys are looking to build off this little bit of momentum here in this third set.
Another short serve by Alt, and she will get it. 11-6, 5-point lead for the Golden Tornado.
She's doing a great job of varying the strength and the distance on her serve. That time, once again, doing that little soft floater serve. A little more strength this time, puts it to the back corner.
Oh, and the kill there by number 7, Isabel Mathis. She avenged her little error earlier.
Yeah, Kaya Kestner there. Everything she could to try to go through and react to that, just could not get the hands up fast enough. Line judge Naeem Smith doing some good work on the floor tonight.
Ball still in play.
Good job there, Fisher, bringing that back across the net.
That ball was almost on Hampshire's side of the net, but Aubrey Fisher was able to get it back. Kai Kester now looks to serve. Good serve there. The kill by Mathis, but the save by Kester, and then is pushed over by Haynes, and that'll be inbounds. Golden Tornado have a 5-point lead. Trojans frustrated with that call, but point is given to Golden Tornado.
Okay, it actually is a 6-point lead. I had it as 13-7, but was waiting on the in-house score.
Yep. Oh, then it changed to 7 right there.
Guys are up now 14-7. Kessler looking to serve again. Slaps at that one. And she'll get the ace.
And with that, the Trojans will take their first timeout of the evening. Lots of momentum here for the Golden Tornado in set 3, the most important set tonight so far.
Yeah, by far, this has been their best played set so far this half.
Well, they've been able to control the tempo. They've been able to serve a lot, which is their strong suit, and that's why I think they're winning. They're having great success this set.
Once again, if you're just joining us, you're listening to the sound of the Hampshire High School Pep Band. Coach Kessner talking to his team, taking advantage of this stoppage in play. Make sure that the Golden Tornado keep this momentum up.
serve by Kessler. Good serve there. Oh, and it just hit off the scoreboard. Hard to read there.
Yeah, it's twice tonight. The ball has come into contact with the scoreboard.
I wasn't sure what team hit that really because both teams went up to get it, and then I guess Kaiser hit it up into the scoreboard. I don't know what I was thinking. Pass to Kessler, pass to Fisher, and it's hit over. Kept alive by Fisher again.
Almost just inches of hitting the scoreboard for a third time tonight.
Good effort by the Golden Tornadoes, just couldn't get to that ball.
I can only imagine how nerve-wracking it is. You're watching for it to deflect off the net, for someone's random hand to come in, and then also, by the way, the scoreboard also. If it deflects off the scoreboard, there's the chance you have to go through and play that as well. So kudos to these young ladies for their very quick reaction skills.
Golden Tornadoes couldn't quite get there.
Hampshire on a little bit of a 2-0 run here.
15-10 now. Golden Tornado lead. Pass by Bryant, and she will get the point there. 16-10 now. 6-point lead for the Golden Tornado.
Good job of Bryant there, putting the ball kind of in between two Trojan defenders, forcing them to try to communicate. They both go forward, and it ends up falling to the floor.
Bryant will serve now. Good serve. Kept in play. Miscommunication there by the Tornado.
And once again, unforced error, like things that you would think that this late in the season you would kind of have some more of this kind of ironed out, but
Late Durr checks in. Good Bryant. Push over. Good save there by Miss Libido Signal. And the kill. Look for Lamka, and she just can't get it.
Good save there for the Golden Tornadoes. They keep the rally alive.
In the set to Lamka. Oh, and she just can't get the kill.
Yeah, it seems like tonight when Lamka's gone for the more power shot, she hasn't quite been able to find success with that. And she's hit it to the net a couple times tonight, but when she goes for that more of a push, that little kind of soft look, she's had a little more success. Backline strike there from the Golden Tornado.
Good say, oh, great job there by Tornado.
And Kessner hitting the floor.
Good block there by Fisher. Oh, and it'll be a violation by Haynes.
Brings the score to 16-13 in this crucial third set of this matchup between the Hampshire Trojans and the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado.
Kendall Stewart with the pass over the set, and the kill look for Aubrey Fisher. And that'll be out of bounds, and that point will go to the Golden Tornado, 17-13 now.
Fisher now looking to serve for the Golden Tornado.
They just can't quite keep that ball alive. And
Yeah, it kind of found its way in between Fisher's hands there. She went for the set and just could not go through and get that pass to go through. And it's almost like the ball was heavy.
Yeah. Kept alive by Dolcinor. Passed over by Alt. Oh, great block. Oh, and just miscommunication still again for the Golden Tornado. Trojans cut the lead now to 2. Golden Tornado 17, Trojans 15.
Yeah, and Coach Kester's going to want to have to talk with them. Timeout here. We're going to step out for a 30-second ad break and be back here on Tornado TV. And as you can hear, the Kaiser High School faithful doing their best to get this crowd pumped up as the student section gets the Kaiser chant going.
Trojans take over with the serving. Oh, great block there by the Trojans. And hit it. Oh, and Sophie Lamco will get the point. She's hyped up about that one. Crucial point there, trying to get some momentum back over to the Golden Tornado with their strong suit for the serve. 3-point lead now for the Golden Tornado, 18-15.
And once again, that's where Lampkin's had success tonight. That little bit of a push instead of going for that power kill.
Kept alive by Lamka. Oh, and a miss hit by the Trojans, 19-15. Golden Tornado.
They would have had enough time there. Alt was in position to go through and put a block on that. So even if I think she hits that well, I think Alt gets the block.
Yeah, I agree.
Haynes with a very strong serve down the line.
Kept alive by Lamka. Pass the ball and she'll pass it over. And the tip.
Just tipped. You kind of understand what Alt was going for there, but almost would have been better off to just let that go. Tough to make that decision in the moment, though. You're in midair.
In the pass over. Oh, and she'll get that. Kaya Kessler will kick a great ball by her, and she'll get the point, 20-16.
And this is exactly who you want serving for the Golden Tornado in this situation.
Oh,
right off the tape.
Great job. The set and the kill by Bryant. There we go. And she's back in the rhythm right there. We saw what we've seen all season from her, and that was a great ball by her. 21-16, Golden Tornado lead.
Talked about this all night. Lamka serves a very difficult ball.
Oh, and hits a Trojan player in the face, but nonetheless, they still go come across and make a point.
Yeah, it splits the defenders there, finds a spot in between Bryant and Alt. And now the always dangerous Heisley Keeter serving for Hampshire.
4-point lead for the Golden Tornado. And the kill look for Alt. That's allowed by Delsignor. The pass and a little push over from Alt.
Good job there by the Golden Tornado, pushing that ball deep into the court.
And another timeout by the Trojan coach. Lots of momentum here for the Golden Tornado, the most crucial set so far. They've been able to keep this ball alive.
And almost sensing that, the Kaiser High School pep band takes advantage of this timeout. Play a little ominous music, put a little pressure on the Trojans.
Trojans didn't have much to talk about. They're ready to play with 30 seconds left in this timeout.
Well, if you're Hampshire, you kind of have house money. You're already up 2 sets.
Yeah.
So the pressure isn't so much on them, even though they're down here. And back to serve for the Golden Tornado, number 12, senior Jillian Alt. And she'll kick it the ace.
Ooh, 23-17, 6-point lead. In the set now. Oh, and that'll be a point for the Hampshire Trojans.
Still, if you're Kaiser, you're in a good spot here. To get the ball back on service here, you're looking at going up to 24 points. So that gives you then a chance to have match point when you get the serve back. Just have to go through and play defense here and do just that. Coach Kestner working out some orders there.
Miss hit, but kept alive. Can they get over? And they cannot. 23-19.
Still in a good spot for the Golden Tornado. Just have to handle these serves. Oh, ace opportunity. So Hampshire not going away quietly. And Coach Kester is going to want to talk it over now as well. He takes his final timeout of this set. Band right on cue. Once again, if you have not had a chance to go through to the Kaiser High School Band in action, they are small, but they are mighty. They have a lot of passion. Band director there, Mr. Nathan Wilson, sprinting down off the bleachers to go through and get the band ready for that little flurry.
I love it. He plays himself with his band. That means he really loves what he does because he wants to play with them. Graduated WVU and played in the band out WVU. So the old trumpet player tonight. But back to the action, 23-20. Close set here. And Aubrey Fisher will make it 24-20. Set point for the Golden Tornado now. Kai Kessler looks to serve. Let's see if they can just put this one away right here.
Again, Kaiser has been strong from the service line. It'll be a great opportunity for an ace here and into this.
Oh, and she will get that. She will get the ace to keep this match alive. And just like that, the band will play the Kaiser fight song. That's exactly what the Golden Tornado are doing. They are fighting their way back into this match. 2-1, Hampshire leads. And with that, we will step out for an ad break.
Hi, we're the Kaiser Athletic Trust.
We've been established to raise funds for capital improvements to Kaiser High School athletic facilities for today's student athletes and future Golden Tornado.
Our first big project, replacing the field turf and building a new multi-sport locker room with an estimated cost of $650,000.
You can help by making monthly or one-time donations, online or in person.
And thanks to our partnership with the Community Trust Foundation, your digital donation is tax deductible.
Donate $50 a month or $600 a year and receive one yearly pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events. Donate $75 a month or $900 a year and receive 2 passes. Donate $100 a month or $1,200 a year for a full family pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events.
We'll also be holding fundraisers throughout the year. Your support will make a lasting difference.
Future projects include new gym bleachers, bleachers for baseball and softball, tennis court upgrades, track resurfacing, and a baseball warning track.
This is more than just sports. It's about giving students safe, modern space to grow and thrive.
Join us. Let's build something great for the current and future athletes of Kaiser.
To donate, just scan the QR code on the screen.
Or find it on our Facebook page.
Every dollar makes a difference. Thank you for supporting the Golden Tornado.
And we are back for the set 4 of the volleyball action here tonight. Golden Tornado rallied back late in the last set. The Trojans were closing in, but they were able to fight through and get to where they need to be to keep this match alive. And now 2-1 lead sets for the Trojans, and the Trojans will look to serve here now. Let's see if they can get the ball back. Golden Tornado get the ball back in here and get the serves again.
Yep, serving for the Trojans, number 13, Ava Gray. Lefty gets the ball across the net.
In the set now. Oh, and it'll be blocked by Haynes. Kept alive now. Oh, and another kill look. And she just can't get it. Madeline C. looks to just clear it out, reset for the Trojans. And Aubrey Fisher will look for the kill, but not available. Oh, and Hampshire will get that point.
Yeah, Kestner upset with herself right there. She was in position, thought she had that, and it just deflects off of her left arm and goes out of bounds.
You've been saying about Lamka about how she just has a soft touch tonight, but the Trojans, if that ball is up there, that thing is going, it's like a rocket.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd be a little scared to get under that ball and just to try to redirect it to its in place. So good dig there by Del Signor. Oh, and a great ball by the Golden Tornado.
Yeah, going cross court there. Fisher from the far side to the near side.
And Fisher will start the serve.
Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about it a couple times. Like there are a couple of these young ladies that they hit a very heavy, very hard volleyball.
Hers has that nice arc. It just kind of dips and dies in the middle of the court. But Hampshire will get the point there to make it 2-1. First set, the Golden Tornado did not get the first point. They got the other three, but and the serve. Good dig there by Bartlett. Needs a big hit to get it back over, and and I thought it was close, and she just can't get it. 3-1 now, Trojans lead.
Coach Kester. Always instructing, always teaching.
The pass over by Haynes. Alt saw the opening over there, open floor space, and that's where the ball was going, but good effort there by the Trojans. Oh, and it is out of bounds.
Yeah, we talked Lamka when she goes up for the harder kill. She's had some trouble tonight. Now these last two that she's had this set have been better than earlier than tonight. That one there just a little too hard. And the push there from Haynes finds the empty spot in the back. Kaiser will now serve. Haynes, very hard, very heavy serve.
And it'll be out of bounds.
Just misses on the line there.
Despite the record of the Golden Tornado, they play a pretty tough schedule, so they're a good volleyball team, and so does the Trojans. They play a tough schedule, like just for example, because nobody around here probably familiar. They play like University, Spring Mills, Martinsburg, so pretty tough schedule for them as well. So both two really quality volleyball teams here. Oh, and the big hit by Alt as I say that, and she will get the point.
Line judge Naeem Smith.
He almost got it to the face there.
He almost found out exactly how hard Jillian Alt can go through and hit that ball. Almost had to use his flag as a defensive maneuver there. Lamka back to serve.
Good serve there by Lamka.
And blocked by Alt. And blocked by Alt again.
Oh, and block 3 blocks by Alt. Oh my Lord. That was all Alt right there. Alt and Bryant.
Yep. Great job of the Golden Tornado front line. And once again, unforced error there, service into the net. Lamka visibly upset with herself.
And that serve goes in the net again, another unforced error.
And that comes from Keeter, who has done an excellent job for the Trojans tonight. So once again, this is not an easy sport to go through and play. Like we would challenge anyone who thinks they could do it better to come out here, and these ladies would would mop the floor with you. I can tell you that much. And the ace there for Alt. And with that, the score is tied 6-6. If you have not come to see a high school volleyball game in action, we encourage you to come out. We appreciate you watching it here tonight on Tornado TV, but you can't really appreciate how fast this thing moves until you see it live.
And with that, the score changes to 7-6. Yeah, especially now with playoffs coming up, the sectionals, but really matters. So those games will definitely be intense. And I know in the past, whenever a sectional game has been hosted here, it's been a really good environment for the Lady Tornado. In the pass over by Haynes, and that ball just rests on the top of the ropes.
Good job, both teams keeping this rally going.
Good dig there by Del Signor in the set. Mira Bryant, oh, and she just can't get it over.
Kaiser has had some trouble setting the near side of the court tonight.
Oh, kept alive by Bryant. Oh, and she just can't get it. Trojans serve now. Pass over by Fisher. Great save by Haynes. That was a hard hit. Good ball by Trojans nonetheless though, but even better save. Haynes with the ball again. That was all Haynes there. And that's out. That point was all Haynes. He kept it alive 2 times.
Yeah, ricochet, once again, very quick hands, very quick thinking there from the Golden Tornado. Kessner ready to go back and serve now.
And the push over from Kessner. And then it's out of bounds. Golden Tornado trail by 1 now. Served by Kessner. And the save by Durr.
Passed over, free ball opportunity here for the Trojans.
Out of bounds once again, all tied up, 9-9. Set number 4, Trojans lead set 2-1.
Kai Kessner on a little bit of a run here for the Golden Tornado.
Middle missed direct hit from the Trojans. Kept it alive. And it's another error by the Trojans. Trojan coach just visually frustrated with that play right there. And the momentum suddenly swings to the Golden Tornado.
Kessner, of course, with that very crucial ace for match point of that second set. Now responsible for this run for the Golden Tornado with some very good serves.
And just an error by the Golden Tornado.
Yeah, that pass was a little too close to the net. Not much that that Bryant can do there in that situation.
Pass to Kessner. Once again, Del Signor passes it over. Oh, and just a little soft touch by Lainey Stewart there.
Brings the score now to 11-10. Hampshire serving.
And that's out of bounds. And the game is all tied up now.
Bryant back to serve now for the Golden Tornado. Good
serve there by Bryant. And The little soft touch by Lamco. Another great ball and play by her.
It's been her go-to move tonight, really, when she goes for that little soft push.
Another serve by Bryant. Kept in play. Set. Pass. And hit over the net. Oh, good block there by Lamco, but that ball was just too, that was a hard hit ball there.
Ricochets right off of her into the bench there for the Trojans.
Yeah, and the match is all tied up now, 12-12. Hampshire leads set 2-1.
Back serving now for the Trojans, number 13, Ava Gray.
Out of bounds. 13-12. Golden Tornado lead.
Once again, if you're just joining us, Hampshire won the first 2 sets. Kaiser won the third. Hampshire on the left-hand side of the screen, Kaiser on the right. Both teams wearing their pink uniforms for breast cancer awareness. Serving for the Golden Tornado now, senior Aubrey Fisher.
Kept in play there. And the kill by Miss Sophie Lamco, the freshman, 14-12.
We've talked about the fact both teams, pretty young lineup on the court, supported by some pretty strong seniors.
Good serve there by Fisher again. Oh, and it's kept alive by Kessler. Great effort. Hit over by Haynes. Good block there by the Golden Tornado. The duo, Bella Haynes and Jillian Alt.
Yeah. Alt was so excited she shoved Haynes there. Haynes almost went flying into the visitor bleachers over there by the student section.
Another great serve by Fisher, and once again that's another ace for the Golden Tornado. 16-12, 4-point lead now. Momentum heavily swinging for Kaiser's favor now.
Student section now on their feet.
Oh,
but that ball is smoked. Was that number 10?
Yeah, I believe so.
Summer Giffen?
Yep. Aubrey Fisher will check out now for a breather. Libby Signal will check in the game.
Yeah, she got all of that one, and with authority said, okay, we're going to end this run, and let's see if we can go through and go on a run here for Hampshire. Kendall Stewart serving.
Hampshire looks to get that another block by them.
Yeah, it looked like Lamco went to go with the left hand there and just kind of swiped and missed at the ball. Del Signor with the pass. Haynes with the hard hit. And it is
off. That's the third time tonight?
Off the scoreboard again. I think if we go through and keep track of it, I think Kaiser, I think it's hit the scoreboard 4 times. It's worked to Kaiser's advantage 3 out of the 4 times. Haynes now with the serve. Good. Nice save on her behalf.
Good save there by Lamco. That was a hard ball to hit.
Nice job of Kaiser with the pass to the far side there.
And the kill look, but it's saved by Del Signor. Hit back over. Oh, and they'll strike that one down. And now the lead is now cut to 17-15.
Yeah, that's number 9. Once again, senior. It's Kiter.
Hampshire not going down without a fight. Still leading sets though. Lainey Stewart back to serve. Pass, Jillian Alt, and it'll be too much.
I think Jillian was expecting some
hands in her face there.
Yeah, I think she thought they were going to come up and was going to try to hit through that, and they didn't in that situation.
And the set, and the kill. There we go. Lamka, though, the opposite. She didn't have the soft touch there. It was a hard kill.
Yeah, having some success there from the far side of the court. Lamka now pounding that ball into the ground with authority.
And the serve. Good serve. Ball kept in bounds. And that ball will be out of bounds. 19-16 now. Golden Tornado lead.
You can feel this momentum. It's almost like every time Lamka drives that ball into the court, the student section just gets a little more fired up. They're just waiting for something here. Oh, it just hits the top of the tape. They said sometimes it's a game of inches. I think that was more centimeters there.
And the set, the kill by, and it's hit to a pep band drum. 19-18, 1 point match. Kept alive, great effort there by Durr. Hit over by Del Signor, kept in bounds now. Great job. Oh.
Yeah, there you have a situation where Bartlett and Del Signo are both trying to go for the last second save. And we have a timeout on the court. And with that timeout, we will step out for a little ad break. Be back here in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Once again, we want to thank you for tuning in for this volleyball matchup brought to you by Tornado TV. We want to thank our tonight's sponsor, Duckies. Everything they do to go through and support Kaiser High School and Kaiser High School athletics. Serving for the Trojans in this crucial fourth set, senior Heisler Keeter.
Trojans now take the lead. This is the first time since I think it was 7-6 them, so they've been devastated. They climbed their way back up.
Yeah, student section hoping for it to be 6-7, not 7-6, but
2019 now. Trojans lead in both match and set. Kept alive by the Golden Tornado. Oh, and the block by the Golden Tornado. Amira Bryant ties it back up. She is fired up about that. Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, back to serve.
Good serve there by Alt.
Yeah, a little soft floater.
Oh, and a miss hit by number 7 for the Trojans. Kaiser now has the lead by 1. Need 4 more to complete the match points. The set. Another block by Bryant, but she just can't get it. It's been too much for her. Pushed over by Kessner. Oh, and a kill for the Trojans.
And that is number 10, Giffen again. That's 2 tonight that she has had where she just finds that spot on the near side and just drives it home.
Oh, it hits the top of the tape. Need a big hit now, and they just can't get it. That's a tough ball to play.
Hampshire now finds themselves in a 22-21 advantage in this crucial fourth set.
Hits the top of the tape again. No pressure for Kaiser here, none at all. I'm kidding.
They'll signal with the pass.
Playing well under pressure, though. Good save there by Dirt. And the set and the kill look by Bryant. Oh, good ball there. Great ball.
She got all of that. Set it up, try it again. Bryant, second time.
And she'll have the soft hit.
And they're going to say she was in the net. Timeout, Golden Tornado, as they trail 23-21. We will stay here and listen to the sounds of the Hampshire High School Pep Band. Little Mission Impossible action. Here we go. Crucial point as we go here. Number 10, Giffen serving for the Trojans. Handled there by Del Signor. And that is going to find its way in. Number 4, Kendall Stewart there with a very, very heads-up play for the Trojans, just pushing that ball. And now the Golden Tornado find themselves in a set point.
Kept alive by the Golden Tornado in the set. Hard ball for Bryant hit, but she gets to it.
And it hits off.
Kept alive by the Golden Tornado. Kept alive. Oh, and it's out of bounds. Kept alive by the Golden Tornado. Golden Tornado need one more to have win by 2 opportunity here.
What a flurry of emotions. That ball hit off of, there's some netting at the top of the gym here that comes down when they divide the gym into different sections. Golden Tornado play it off of that, but then Kestner hits it into the net.
And with that, the match will be over. Hampshire will win 3-1. Good performance tonight for the Golden Tornado. Just dug the hole too deep too early, but overall great performance for them.
Well, and you can't say that the situation was too big for Kester. Kester came through with that key ace in the third set to go through and force it into this fourth set here.
Absolutely. Don't go away. We'll have post-game interviews with 2 seniors, Aubrey Fisher and Jillian Alt tonight. So don't go away. That is coming your way.
Yep, we're going to step out and run a couple ads. When we come back, we'll have an interview with 2 of Kaiser seniors.
Hi, we're the Kaiser Athletic Trust.
We've been established to raise funds for capital improvements to Kaiser High School athletic facilities for today's student athletes and future Golden Tornado.
Our first big project, replacing the field turf and building a new multi-sport locker room with an estimated cost of $650,000.
You can help by making monthly or one-time donations, online or in person.
And thanks to our partnership with the Community Trust Foundation, your digital donation is tax deductible.
Donate $50 a month or $600 a year and receive one yearly pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events. Donate $75 a month or $900 a year and receive 2 passes. Donate $100 a month or $1,200 a year for a full family pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events.
We'll also be holding fundraisers throughout the year, and your support will make a lasting difference.
Future projects include new gym bleachers, bleachers for baseball and softball, tennis court upgrades, track resurfacing, and a baseball warning track.
This is more than just sports. It's about giving students safe, modern space to grow and thrive.
Join us. Let's build something great for the current and future athletes of Kaiser.
To donate, just scan the QR code on the screen.
Or find it on our Facebook page.
Every dollar makes a difference. Thank you for supporting the Golden Tornado.
Welcome back. I'm here with Kaiser High School senior volleyball player Aubrey Fisher. Good performance tonight, Aubrey. Your serves were really, really good tonight. I thought that was your strong suit as a whole, as a team tonight compared to the Trojans. What were some things that you went well tonight and things that went not so well for you guys tonight?
So I think as a team we served pretty well. We had like minimal service errors, so that was good. Also, I think we kept up our team morale a lot. We didn't get down too much, maybe a couple individually, but we brought back up. Something not too well. We had a little communication issues on defense, but I think that's definitely something we can fix.
Yeah, the team morale tonight and the effort, like I applauded last time we watched one of these games for Tornado TV. The effort is always there for you guys, and just an example of that, Amira Bryant, she had some struggles in the first set, but her confidence grew and grew as the match went on. So I think at the end of the game, she had a couple key points there for you guys to stay alive.
Definitely.
Last time you played the Trojans, you lost 3-0, but this time you come out and proved a 3-1 loss. It's still a loss, but still a positive outcome because you guys dug deep in the third set to come back and win that. So what did you have to prepare differently, and what did that look like for you?
So at practice, we definitely had to adjust our defense, which we did, and we fixed it a little bit, but we still have some work to do. But I'm really happy with this result, even though it's not a win, because I know they're beautiful.
Yeah, you're both two good teams. I mean, the strength of your schedule and the strength of their schedule, two good teams and two good teams playing volleyball tonight. There was lots of good rallies tonight. And the last question I have for you tonight: how do you prepare for Berkeley Springs that you have your next opponent?
Yeah, so we beat them before in a reverse sweep. So they won 2 sets, and then we came back and won 3 in a row. So we definitely know that it's going to be a challenge, but something we got to prepare to do is get on some runs fast and early instead of late.
Yeah, I think if you can get your serves as good as they were tonight, whenever you play Berkeley Springs, it'll be a good outcome for you. Thank you so much, and this is senior Aubrey Fisher.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I'm here with senior Jillian Alt for KHS Lady Volleyball. Jillian, good performance tonight. I thought your defense, it was great. You blocked really well tonight. What were some things that went well for the team and for you personally, and what things went not so well for you and the team?
Overall, I think that our team did really good, especially against a really good team like Hampshire. We usually tend to play up to their level, and I think we did really good on defense. I think our hits were good. We were spotting where we wanted to hit. Personally, I served good, and we all succeeded with our blocks, our defense, and our offense.
Yeah, because like I was telling Aubrey, I thought your serves tonight were really, really well, and then you and Sophie Lamka up top, the blocks, they were great tonight, and I thought that your serves and your blocking tonight were two really key positives you can take away from this game tonight, and I think that led to your positive outcome, even though it was a loss, because last time you lost 3-0, you come back tonight 3-1. So what did you have to prepare for yourself in practice this week to come out and have that outcome?
I think communication is a big thing. We were really communicating well tonight also, but also practicing our defense and getting better, like getting quicker and saving those balls that tend to scatter. And yeah.
I think the last time whenever we did this, you played Northern, and I think that your net defense wasn't as well, and I think it was much, much better tonight. My last thing for you, how do you prepare for Berkeley Springs in your next upcoming match? How do you prepare for that?
I think we do the same thing we did for Hampshire. We have a good practice throughout the week, and we have good attitudes, and we practice our defense, whether it's blocking or getting hits up or serve receive even, and practicing our hits against them.
I think if you play like this, it'll be a good outcome for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. This is senior at KHS, Jillian Alt.
Hi, we're the Kaiser Athletic Trust.
We've been established to raise funds for capital improvements to Kaiser High School athletic facilities for today's student athletes and future Golden Tornado.
Our first big project, replacing the field turf and building a new multi-sport locker room with an estimated cost of $650,000.
You can help by making monthly or one-time donations, online or in person.
And thanks to our partnership with the Community Trust Foundation, your digital donation is tax deductible.
Donate $50 a month or $600 a year and receive one yearly pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events. Donate $75 a month or $900 a year and receive 2 passes. Donate $100 a month or $1,200 a year for a full family pass to all Kaiser High School athletic events.
We'll also be holding fundraisers throughout the year. Your support will make a lasting difference.
Future projects include new gym bleachers, bleachers for baseball and softball, tennis court upgrades, track resurfacing, and a baseball warning track.
This is more than just sports. It's about giving students safe, modern space to grow and thrive.
Join us. Let's build something great for the current and future athletes of Kaiser.
To donate, just scan the QR code on the screen.
Or find it on our Facebook page.
Every dollar makes a difference. Thank you for supporting the Golden Tornado.
And once again, we want to go through and thank everyone for tuning in tonight for this matchup. We will be back in action tomorrow at 7 o'clock as the Kaiser High School boys soccer team hosts Philip Barber in a blackout event. Once again, tune in to Tornado TV to catch up with all that soccer action. We want to thank you for tuning in to Tornado TV for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night.